I'm saying 5 years from now.
A radar, you can get, they can turn these radars out a lot quicker.
It's not really like that, is it?
Tower's located where it is, lines of sight, and all
I
that.
say we also should do that, wouldn't we? We could say, well, we could put it in that car park, but we're guessing that.
Well, you can put it anywhere you want, but it's a case of
But we don't know the performance, do we?
performance again, you'd be alright,
If we put it
but
at the wrong place in a
it's
landscape.
more a case of what height you're going to put it at.
Yeah.
And, you know, most, a lot of radars are very similar, so you tilt the beam and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But it's where you're going to put it in proximity to the airport, as opposed to, are you going to build there? Are you going to put a hangar up right next to it, which is going to affect the beam? You know, what, so, you come up with a number of, my idea was you come up with 3 or 4 possible locations for a new radar system. Assuming that we're not putting it in the same place. You want people to put it at the same
But
time.
any corner of a car park, for example, maybe that's too close to the I don't know. I can see to get it off the airfield, where they might want to put things.
It does, and then you look at how you.
Could go with a vacuum car park.
No, it could go in the vacuum car park, but it'd have to be a bit higher up, and it's a question of the height, the way. Ideally, you want it about 100 point in the runway somewhere, that sort of, because it's away from the localizers from it, and away from the runway sufficiently to be acting in its sensitive area. The one at W was almost about half. It was also near the tower, so the proximity to the tower is not a problem.
We didn't have to be next to them.
Well, cool, but then how are you going to secure it?
Well, you put a compound around it, I mean, that's, you just say it could be in other places.
Yeah, I mean, the one at Newcastle, I don't know about 3 radars. The one on top of the, I think the new one is on top of the terminal roof. So in theory, it's on top of the terminal roof, then you're not going to get anything obstructed moving there unless it's from the terminal. Yeah. Eventually, we'll have to consider something, whether it's a radar as we see it, or whether it's some sort of multi-rack or whatever. That's a piece of where you go, oh yeah, we need to get that moving. If they're listening to Jim, they're not listening to me, or what I'm going to do, like perspective.
What are you doing? You send them, they can be saying these words to other people, but it doesn't then go away and start doing anything, you just send the words.
But he can't. That's my point.
He doesn't go to the board and say, I think we should have a new radar, and they say, well, in that case, start the conversation. And then the next thing will be to come to you and start the conversation. But he doesn't do that bit, does he?
But he,
He doesn't come and walk in here and say, right,